Hello, everyone. Welcome to TI Digital, your guide to all that's happening in the IPL. And let's get down to the show beyond the boundary. We have a game also today between Chennai and Rajasthan. But before that, we've got Dwaipan Datta who joins us from Chennai and Gaurav who joins us from Mumbai. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us. Let me get down to the brass tacks. I'll just let everybody know the toss has just happened, or has it? Uh, First, the game today in Guwahati. We are waiting for the start, but I think the toss is supposed to start at 7:05. There was some rain interruption likely, but coming to the issue of the day, Dwaipan, Cameron Green. The fact that Kolkata lost was not a surprise to anybody looking at their bowling attack. Now the thing is, Ajinkya Rahane, their captain, he's come out and said that the fact that Cameron Green is not bowling, you have to ask Cricket Australia. And Cricket Australia has come back and said that Cameron Green was injured and he needs 10 to 12 more days to get fit and be bowling fit. And KKR are aware of it. The question is, has KKR been shortchanged by uh, Cameron Green or by Cricket Australia? Or is it something that they knew about it and now they are trying to uh, come up with an excuse?
No, there is no question of being shortchanged. He did not bowl in the Sheffield Shield. He did not. The CA has told them clearly that he cannot bowl till this so many matches. So where is the question of being shortchanged? And KKR has a big squad. KKR has Rovman Powell, Team Seifert. So if Cameron Green is not bowling, they had the option of playing one of those two guys who are equally bigger hitters, if not better hitters than Cameron Green. So it is completely on KKR the way they are handling the situation. I can understand the frustration of Ajin Karahane at the end of the match, but they knew beforehand because CA, I've seen Gigi's copy also. He has said like that they are quite clear about the fact that he wouldn't have been able to bowl. So where is the question of being shortchanged? They are being told beforehand, and Cricket Australia is well within their rights to manage their uh, top players because there's a long season coming up. The WTC final, they are very much in the fray to make it. So they are very much in the within their right to manage it. It was on KKR. Like KKR could easily have not played Cameron Green and played somebody else yesterday. What is the big deal? Cameron Green is not a Vivian Richards that he comes in and win matches on his own with the bat.
Gigi, you were at the stadium yesterday. I always get this impression that everybody in the IPL ecosystem seems to think that Cameron Green is Viv Richards, Gary Sobers rolled into one. Uh, do you also get that impression?
See, Cameron Green has been highly rated by the Aussies from the time he started his career. Yeah. So Cameron Green has been highly rated by the Aussies from that time itself, the 2021 Australia series, and वो series में उनके performances कुछ खास नहीं रहे थे. But I think there's been I mean at times he's produced good performances. ऐसा भी नहीं है. But yeah, in IPL I don't know because MI bought him for I think around 17 crores, a few years back, and then I think 23 it was. And then RCB traded him to their this thing, and he played for them for about a year. So उन्होंने भी almost same ही पैसे दिए होंगे. And then this time I think it's just a general lack of all-rounders, quality all-rounders that we have in the IPL. That is what makes somebody like Cameron Green a viable option. But this time it was very clear because I mean Green said that it was a mistake on his error on his part of his manager and it was a stuff up. बट मैं तो बोलता हूँ स्टफ अप से ज्यादा ये आई मीन कैमरन ग्रीन की bowling has not sort of set the house on fire. It's not like he's picked up 5-6 wickets in games in which he's played. He's just about a very normal bowler who can bowl a few overs in white ball cricket. That's all. तो उसके बेसिस पे सडनली इतना ज्यादा हाइप करके ओवर प्राइस करके उनको लेना, That itself में समझ में नहीं आता है. And then you later on, you are surprised, expressing your surprise कि उन्होंने bowling नहीं डाला. अरे भाई, he was anyways not. It's not like Wasim Akram did not bowl your quota of 6-7 overs. It's just Cameron Green. At the end of the day, KKR have a weak bowling attack which has been left limping because Arshad Rana got injured. Then Akashdeep got injured. Again, Akashdeep का इतना कोई बड़ा T20 bowler नहीं है. But I mean, the replacements didn't work. And let's face it, the IPL's rules are the wickets, the impact play rule, everything is heavily loaded against fast bowlers. So an inexperienced attack will struggle in that scenario. I mean, Uzbani was playing his first ever IPL match. He was making his debut, so you can't expect him to run through MI. And in dewy conditions and at night under lights with Rohit Sharma, Ryan Rickerton going on full throttle, in the fifth gear. So like that. But overall, I think Cameron Green को लेके थोड़ा I would blame Rahane a bit to that extent that I think he's thrown Cameron Green under the bus थोड़ा सा. He could have been a bit restrained and just said that he didn't need to say ask Cricket Australia. He could have said that yes, for a few games he will not be able to bowl, and we are waiting for the time when he bowls because it will help our combination. What he said subsequently, that made sense. But suddenly to say that ask Cricket Australia, it doesn't sound well. I mean, he's his teammate, and he's a part of the playing 11, an important member of the side. And Green has done well actually decently. इतना भी बुरा नहीं किया उन्होंने IPL में. He scored 100 a few years back for MI, and then took a few wickets also. Last year also okay performance था for RCB. So I mean, because he's getting that price, you can't hold that against Cameron Green.
Okay. There are a few questions coming in from the subscribers. Just to let everybody know, Rajasthan has won the toss and they've elected to field. There is rain all about, and Chennai will be batting first. Gaurav Jain has a suggestion for you, Thala. Didi, sorry. Didi said Gujarat should carry someone for winning the toss. He just can't win the toss. Why can't your captain win the toss, Didi?
But like, is there a history of that? Because he captained for 5 games only last season. So uh, I don't know. And toss is toss. So yeah, you can't carry somebody for a toss.
But they
If you're
have
a
in
good,
international cricket. They have.
that is done. Like, but then good teams always go beyond the toss. India showed that in the World Cup. Na? Like they keep losing tosses yet they win. So good team doesn't care for a toss. So even if they lose a toss, if they're a good team, they will win. There's no big deal about it. The best CSK team used to lose tosses and they still used to win. So it's fine.
Okay. Gigi, there's a suggestion or question from Aru. He says, like Didi sir in Chennai, it's Gigi sir in Mumbai. So can we loyal supporters get 2 tickets for MI versus RCB?
Research in Chennai. This is okay. 2 seconds, 2 tickets for. अरे भाई, please. Uh,
You can point
let's.
them to the website where they can get it.
हाँ, वो आप
Like
बुक माई
Didi
शो
has
पे
been
जाओ
doing.
और वहाँ देखो यार प्लीज. मैं भी ट्वीट करने वाला हूँ जैसे वर्ल्ड कप T20 वर्ल्ड कप सेमीफाइनल के पहले किया था. And thank you for your attention to this matter करके एंड में I'm going to tweet that I'm not somebody through whom you can get tickets for these matches. I'm sorry.
Okay, Didi, जिस टीम में हेजलवुड, कमिंस एंड स्टार्क एंड लायन है, उसमें ग्रीन का क्या करेंगे बॉलिंग? ग्रीन क्या करेंगे बॉलिंग करके? That's what Pranav Sonje
No,
is saying.
no, but they still need that all rounder within the top seven. Especially when you're playing on good batting conditions in South Africa. They are going to play a series in South Africa. If they make the WTC final, they will play the WTC final in England. So yeah, and even when they are playing in India, it may well happen that two of the pacers play and Cameron Green plays, and he plays as a pacer, or maybe he can play as a second pacer also with Australia playing with 3 spinners. You never know when it's given the kind of pitches in India. So it is not that straightforward. Cameron Green is a is a decent bowler, not a great bowler, a decent bowler, and Australia is well within their rights to protect him.
Okay, Didi, I don't know if you're aware, but around 60 mobile phones were stolen from the first game at Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. And apparently everything was collected and was at the. They found a few quite a number of mobile phones at the nearby police station. It's a worry, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Like mobile phones getting stolen. Like how did they get stolen? Like I'm very, because mobile phones are something that people hold on to with dear life. So the thief must have been quite a skillful thief.
Yeah. वही मतलब as in that's the thing. मतलब it's crazy what's happening.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, sports fan says KKR and SRH have no chance in winning games with that thin bowling lineup. Have to score 250 for any chance. Do you agree, Gigi?
Yeah, firstly, I think the whole IPL system is loaded heavily against the bowlers. और ये balance पूरा खराब हो गया है. Then I mentioned in my report yesterday that something needs to be done because this balance is now totally gone for a toss, especially with the impact player rule in. I mean, Surya Kumar Yadav yesterday, rested nicely and then just came to bat. He was fresh. आए धनाधन उन्होंने 3 चौके लगाए. ठीक है. So I mean, your 200 plus chase has become a joke with this impact player rule coming in. And wickets also. I think everybody has been told to just make roads and absolute belters. वानखेड़े में कैरेक्टर होता था पहले, थोड़ा सा बॉल हिलता था. I don't think we're going to ever get that Dale Steyn spell to Rohit Sharma that people still remember today in 2010 IPL. Again, with the way the rules have been completely made in favor of the batters. So, I think Tabriz mentioned this. Shamsi mentioned this on X today, saying that because I think Harsha Bhogle had mentioned that bowlers need to sort of. So he said that it should not be always about bowlers reinventing themselves, and sometimes you can ask them make tough pitches and get batsmen also to reinvent the wheel and sort of rediscover themselves. Thoda sa that this 200 plus business has become too regular and monotonous for the last 3 years, and something needs to be done. Otherwise, you are just killing a golden goose. It's all becoming too one-sided in favor of batters.
Okay, seven is asking Gigi sir why MI Impact Sub was World Cup winning captain. I think Mahela Jayawardene came out with some clarification, right? Because
Yeah,
all of you
yeah.
journalists were
He
asking
said, he
questions.
said, I don't want any kind of stories out of this. It is just that I wanted to rest Rohit because he said some players really matter to me. Sorry, matter rest Surya Kumar Yadav because there's some players that I want to they really matter to me, and I want to. He sort of basically the idea is to preserve a player like Surya. Through he's not getting any younger. He's 35. So through the campaign, so I mean, and he needed that rest. From after a grilling World Cup, T20 World Cup, वो rest चाहिए था उनको. थोड़ा सा मतलब easing into his workload, and I guess इसके बाद में 5 दिन का rest है before MI play again, so he gets a nice bit of rest before he launches himself full-fledged into the tournament. So the questioner also in the press conference yesterday, the line of questioning was quite funny actually. The way the question was asked that is it a pratha that is it a tradition that with MI that a World Cup winning captain will be made an impact sub like it was with Rohit last year. So then Maila said, no, please, I don't want any conspiracy theories. This is a very simple decision which has been made in mind, keeping the players' workload in mind. That's all.
Okay, that's what Aru is also saying. Maybe he was at the press conference yesterday because he's saying so in Mumbai Indians there is a new rule to play under Hardik. It's if you win the T20 World Cup, you have to be an impact sub. Last year Rohit, this year Surya. Uh, okay, there is some message in Bengali, Bangla. Dwapan, can you understand what it is, or is it some?
বাংলাদেশি ভাইদের বলছি আইপিএল শিওর রিপোর্ট নিতে কল করুন, ফিক্সিং রিপোর্ট নেবেন চিন্তা ছাড়া টাকা আচ্ছা দিস ইজ অ্যাবাউট like it's kind of the Bangladeshi fan group trying to malign IPL.
Okay. Acha, sports fan says, Didi, is it true that funniest thing I read on internet today was that RR considered Sandeep Sharma as captain?
No, I don't think so. Even if he has read it, it's wrong. Like it can't be because why would it be? Like Sandeep Sharma is an impact player. We know he is there in the field for 7, 8, like a 10 over spell. Like he might have read it from somewhere because anything and everything people think they write it on social media, and sometimes that people start believing that that is true. I don't think it is true. Why would Sandeep Sharma be considered for captaincy? There is no reason to.
Okay, Pawan Singh as a comment, Didi. In my opinion, remove two teams जो आती थी क्योंकि बॉलिंग और अच्छे प्लेयर डिवाइड हो गए हैं और इससे मजा नहीं आता है कि कई टीमों के पास एक ही अच्छा बॉलर, एक भी अच्छा बॉलर नहीं है. योर व्यूज ऑन दिस? ही सेइंग गो बैक टू हैविंग 8 teams.
Go back to having 8 teams. So that because he's saying the pool is shrinking. Pool
Yes.
थोड़ा shrink हो गया है. हाँ.
Plus, I think West Indies is not providing the players they were providing. Bangladesh is out of the question. Australia is acting pricey. England
But
players are not coming.
हाँ वैसे एज अ सजेशन ये तो बुरा नहीं है. ये तो ये जो बोल थोड़ा क्वालिटी कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो रहा है बिकॉज यस इज राइट के बॉलिंग लाइक मोस्ट टीम्स का बॉलिंग उतना पावरफुल है नहीं. बट it is the commercial considerations are way too big. It is not always IPL, a tournament like IPL is not always decided by quality of cricket. It is decided by a lot of other things. So I don't think number of teams will come down. It can even
Go up.
become more, but I don't think it's going to come down.
Okay. Greg Chappell eras. Gigi is saying Karthik bowled superbly yesterday with raw pace. What did you make of it?
क्या पेस यार, जितनी फास्ट डाला उतनी फास्ट तो बॉल ग्राउंड के बाहर मारी रोहित शर्मा ने यार. क्या मतलब कार्तिक इज एक्चुअली बीन अ डिसअपॉइंटमेंट अकॉर्डिंग टू मी. यू नो
But
आई थॉट
Mane
ही वाज.
praised him in the presentation.
ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत प्रेज किया ये, बट आई डोंट नो यार. आई डोंट थिंक कार्तिक हैज डन. आई मीन आई थिंक ही इज बोल्ड वेल इन द आईपीएल इन द पास्ट. उसके बाद वो फेड हो गए. आई मीन कार्तिक वाज बीइंग स्पोकन अबाउट, इफ आई रिमेंबर करेक्टली, इन द 2020 अगेन द 2021 इंडिया टूर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया. ही वाज देयर विद द इंडिया ए टीम और समथिंग लाइक दैट. यू नो वहां से मुझे लगा कि उनका डेवलपमेंट होगा. ही बोल्ड वेल इन दैट 2020 आईपीएल, बट वो नहीं हो पाया और वो बहुत सारे साल निकल गए.
In fact, I don't know if you saw this. Dale Steyn commented about it on X last night that he has changed his action again. He
या
first used
करेक्ट
to
करेक्ट.
copy Chris Martin action, the
हाँ
former New Zealand fast bowler,
हाँ
and
हाँ
now
हाँ
he's copying Mark Wood's bowling action.
हाँ
So he's
हाँ हाँ,
saying
मैंने
once
देखा
again
वो
he's
भी.
changed his bowling action.
या आई सॉ दैट. तो वही वो सब देख के थोड़ा दुख होता है, बिकॉज ही वाज अ टैलेंट. ही इज अ टैलेंटेड फास्ट बॉलर at the end of the day, and I mean he has a bit of pace. He's nippy, but I thought yesterday again disappointing, because I think really if you are a quality fast bowler, then in those conditions the other thing is also that tum karke dikhao, you know like Bumrah bowled two absolutely magnificent overs and changed the complexion of the game. Didn't allow our KKR to reach 250 or 230, something like that. Even Shardul bowled three good, 4 good overs, took 3 wickets, implemented change of pace and all that. Somebody like Karthik, मुझे वो चीज lacking नजर आती है, that he's just running in and bowling without thinking कि क्या करना है उसको. Maybe as a red ball prospect, I don't know, but then again जब red ball cricket आती है तो ये सब bowlers तो गायब हो जाते हैं. I don't see him performing anywhere. Even domestic cricket generally, beyond IPL, you will never find these guys performing. So I don't know. I think a
मतलब
promise
ये
unfulfilled.
आपको आपको अगर पता करना है, जैसा रवि शास्त्री ने कहा, IPL is the best physio in the world.
हाँ, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. So I mean, good that he is bowling fast and all, and but long way to go. And I hope he will able to translate his potential someday.
Okay, Pranav Sonja has a question or a comment, Gigi. Let's be honest, YBJ should captain RR. The reason Gill got back in T20 squad was because of captaincy credentials, since he was appointed as vice captain. Uh,
Yashasvi, I don't think is captaincy material here. Honestly, I don't think so. I mean, I've spoken to people who have tracked his, who've known him for a long, long time, since his childhood, his teenage years. Is that, and most of the people have that opinion that captaincy. He's a terrific batsman, individually a brilliant player, match winner, but not captaincy material. Not somebody who will take the team along and sort of वो होते हैं कुछ qualities binding the team together. I think Shubman Gill has those qualities. He's a born captain, and he proved himself on the tough tour of England as a captain and as a player. So Gill has those qualities, and Gill also was rushed into the T20 side. Despite all that, and we saw what happened after that. He felt the pressure and he cracked. So Shubman Gill is a different kettle of fish. He also took his time getting into GT captaincy duties, but he's done well. But I don't think this guy is cut out for it. Yashasvi is cut out for it.
Okay. Here we go. One more question. Didi, question to everyone: are we going to find at least one good bowler this season?
Maybe like the if a bowler does come out from IPL, then like it'll be then that bowler is definitely a good white ball bowler, because given the conditions that we see in this IPL, you have to be a terrific bowler to make a mark as a bowler. So if we get one good bowler out of this IPL, a new good bowler out of this IPL, it will be very good. Or maybe even if a kind of a Mayank Yadav, for somebody who gets to play consistently, gets some bowls within an economy rate of 7.5, gets about 15 wickets, that will also be a plus for Indian cricket, I think.
Okay. More questions coming your way. Uh, have you seen the update? This for you, Didi. Have you seen the update that KSC and RCB agreement, which gives three tickets to the VVIP politicians, which just happened?
Yeah. I have heard of it. Yeah. There was a quite a bit of
Do we
discussion
qualify
about
for that?
that.
Do we qualify for that? Huh?
Oh,
Tickets,
David,
I think by tickets they mean
Passes.
hospitality tickets, I'm sure, because politicians get more than three tickets.
Yeah.
ये
If you
वही
don't
डीके
get
शिव कुमार ने फोटो ट्वीट किया है आई थिंक आज
uh,
that with
if they
Venkateshwar
don't,
Prasad and all these people.
uh, because if they don't give the tickets, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, Gigi, is Varun trying too much with his variation?
मुझे लगता है वेरिएशन ही नहीं आई थिंक इट्स जस्ट सॉर्ट ऑफ बोलिंग अ बिट शॉर्ट आल्सो एंड जब फुल भी डाल रहे हैं तो आराम से मार पड़ रही है मतलब समझ नहीं आ रहा मेरे को कि कैसे एकदम से इतना somebody who was so effective till the group stage of the T20 World Cup has just completely gone off the boil, you know. And at this rate, I mean, things could start, reversing for him because how long will KKR also? I mean, I know it's just the first game, and he's done so much for KKR that I'm sure they will be patient with him and they'll give him at least 6 7 games to find his rhythm. But at some point, pressure padega, to replace him if he keeps is not able to come out of this tough period for him. And I think Indian team also, Kuldeep Yadav has been breathing down his neck. I thought Kuldeep should have played in the final. Didn't. They kept faith in Varun. But India had too many runs to play with, and New Zealand were all over the place with the bat. Otherwise, I thought in the semi-final, Varun was so easily taken to the cleaners by England. In his 4 overs, he gave away 64. Yesterday also, 4 overs ran for 48, and Rohit was able to attack him at will. आराम से वो इनसाइड आउट कवर्स के ऊपर से मार रहे थे, फ्लिक किया स्क्वायर लेग से, फोर मारा, इनसाइड आउट कवर पे 4 और 6 मारा, तो मतलब वो मजा नहीं आ रहा है वरुण की बॉलिंग देख के. एंड आई थिंक he needs to, I don't know, take a break ideally, go to the BCCI COE, work with Sunil Joshi and all these guys and figure out where what is going wrong, because he's too precious a bowler for us to lose like that. I thought he and Bumrah were our biggest ace in the packs in the T20 side.
एक्चुअली
Okay.
क्या वरुण का वो बाहर वाला बॉल है नहीं, एंड द टीम्स हैव फिगर्ड दैट आउट कि उसका जस्ट ही डजंट हैव द बाहर वाला बॉल. ही बोल्स वन, probably he tries one once in a over, either he goes straight or the googly. So teams have figured that out, and Indian players obviously know that even better. So he has to develop the ball that leaves the right hander, otherwise this his international career and like
Hmm.
can get over very very fast. He
Very, very
has to
quickly. Correct.
develop the ball that goes that's a leg break basically. That if he
और
otherwise
वो बॉल जो सीधा आता है,
playing
that
like
is very.
slow in swing bowler, and he's going to go for this many runs every day.
थोड़ा अनिल कुंबले जैसा हो रहा है ना, अनिल कुंबले इन ओवरसीज
Yeah, but
कंडीशंस.
Anil Kumble
फेयरली.
का क्या था? Anil Kumble was so accurate, and he had the bounce and accuracy. Those two things this guy doesn't have.
And Anil Kumble का जो था, he had a slump in his career midway through his career, so he could come back with more variation, slow
and
himself
and
down.
and during Kumble's days, like this, like this kind of an attack was not the was not common in cricket, right? So he still had a little bit of leeway to work with, जो वरुण के पास है नहीं. He cannot rest on his reputation for too long, which
And
शायद फारूक कुंबले के पास
the
था
other thing
थोड़ा सा.
also, the other thing also is that he doesn't play the other two formats. You know, ODIs नहीं खेलते हैं, Test नहीं
हम्म,
खेलते हैं. There's
हम्म,
only T20s to bank on. It's like Surya. You know, आपकी form चली गई, you are still banking on only one format to get back into your form.
yeah.
You know, so वो भी problem है, I think.
Okay. Let's see. ग्रेग चैपल एरा कह रहे जी जी कार्तिक के बॉलिंग में कैच भी मिस हुआ था रिकल्टर का.
वो तो यार अब ठीक है, तो ऑड कैच में सोएगा ये वो, बट मुझे ऐसा कोई कार्तिक में जबरदस्त वो नहीं लगा बात की, मतलब मैं रियली बैठ के तारीफ करूंगी कि अरे यार मिल गया इंडिया को नेक्स्ट बिग. सी ऑल फास्ट बॉलर्स लाइफ हैज बिकम वेरी टफ फॉर देम बिकॉज दिस इम्पैक्ट प्ले रूल एंड फ्लैट ट्रैक्स. अनलेस थिंग्स आर इम्प्रूव तो वो स्ट्रगल रहेगा. बट हैविंग सेड दैट, कार्तिक मुझे ऐसा कुछ भी खास इंप्रेसिव नहीं लगा. आई थॉट ठीक है, थोड़ा सा पेस है बस, दैट्स इट. बट he needs to improve. He needs to work hard on his game. And unless he picks wickets and wins matches, जैसे शार्दुल ने कल मैच जिताया अपनी बॉलिंग से, I will not be convinced about his talent. Just sheer थोड़ा बहुत आपने फास्ट डाला, I don't think that really makes a difference. अभी अभी वो एरा चला गया when we were so desperate for fast bowlers that anything will do.
ओके. प्रणव सोंजे सेज सीओई में कोई नहीं जाता, सिर्फ फोटो क्लिक करने जाते हैं. तो मुझे पता नहीं किस किस बेसिस पे कह रहे हैं. अब तो फॉर्मर प्लेयर्स जा रहे हैं वहाँ पे कोचिंग कराने के लिए. दो लोग गए हैं अभी हाल ही में
सीओई
मास्टर
में
क्लास.
रहते हैं लाइक.
नहीं नहीं, दो मास्टर क्लास हुआ ना अभी सेशन. फोटो भी आया था
Zahir and
सोशल
Harbhajan, हाँ.
मीडिया. ओके. डीडी यहाँ पर एक सवाल, दो तीन कमेंट है. ग्रेग चैपल एरा से वरुण का इंडिया करियर खत्म. एंड तन्मय पुजारी says with Varun's form like this, who might be the spinner for ICT debut? My money is on Suyash Sharma. And पवन सिंह says वरुण चक्रवर्ती पहली बॉल पे 6 लग जाए तो साइड चेंज करके निकालने को देख रहे हैं. सेम चाहल के साथ हुआ था इन 2 इंटरनेशनल्स.
हाँ पर
And what do you think about Suyash Sharma?
Suyash Sharma is good, but nothing. I don't think he's extraordinary. Like I will if I have to go back, go to somebody like other than Kuldeep Yadav, then I'll go to Yuzvendra Chahal. Like if there is any one spinner, like if it was not India, Chahal would have been playing in every other team of the world as the number one spinner in T20 cricket. Make no mistakes about it. He's that good. Just because it is India, it is the competition is so strong. That is why he doesn't make it. So if at least till what I have seen till now, if I have to go to one spinner, if Varun keeps failing, it will be Chahal.
Okay. There is one more question. Uh, okay. What's the
मैच
question?
शुरू हो गया पर
मैच अभी बस शुरू हो रहा है. Sports One says, Didi, what is the big uproar against Hindi commentary in IPL? Players coming out on social media to defend themselves. Is there any hope left? You must have seen the spectacle on X yesterday.
अच्छा क्या like there was a
Harbhajan
lot of.
and some Harbhajan
Hmm.
taking on some fans on X.
हाँ देखो हिंदी कमेंट्री का क्या है हिंदी कमेंट्री like they are catering to an audience who are looking for that kind of content so they are not necessarily talking about very like like उतना seriously वो क्रिकेट बोलते नहीं है they talk cricket but they talk in a different way so you know what to expect if you are looking for serious cricket commentary in an IPL format, then shift to the English commentary. What is there? Like Hindi
Or
commentary
mute
ऐसे ही है और ऐसे
or
ही
mute the
रहेगा.
broadcast. Or mute the broadcast.
Or mute the broadcast, but I prefer commentary always. Like even at the ground, I have the commentary button on, so
Even at the
it
ground,
gives
you disturb
insights.
others.
No,
You
no, of
disturb
course I
others.
have my headphone. I have my headphone.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
I prefer the insights because they probably understand cricket more than me. That I accept.
Okay. Sports fan is asking Gigi, Any info on Brijesh Sharma who's making debut for RR today?
जी क्या करते हैं विजय शर्मा
पता
एग्जैक्टली
नहीं, नंबर 11 पे उनका नाम है।
अच्छा होगा होगा पता नहीं यार आरआर कीप्स ट्राइंग न्यू प्लेयर्स सो नेवर नो दिस कुड बी अनदर guy coming in lots to look forward to with RR today so I think हाँ Vijay Sharma शायद खेलेंगे हाँ he's a fast bowler if I'm not mistaken just check on the this thing I think
I'll
he's a
check.
fast bowler because I was told that somebody was telling me recently शायद तुषार देशपांडे नहीं खेल रहे हैं देखो 11 if you see
Tushar Deshpande is not playing.
not there, yeah. So I was told that they're trying somebody new. They're trying an unknown face for the sheer that X factor thing. Okay,
He's
and
from
this guy
Bengal.
is
He's
from
from
Bengal. He's a
Bengal.
fast bowler, right? Fast bowler, na?
Yes. Yes.
Vijay
हाँ
Sharma
हाँ
is from
तो
Bengal. Acha, okay.
Yeah.
हाँ
He's
हाँ
played for Bengal. He's not played for Bengal. He's been part of the squad. He's yet to make his
हाँ
debut in any format. But he has taken
yeah.
11.
Yet to make his
He's
debut for
taken.
Bengal also.
He's not made his debut for Bengal also. Straight away
Great,
from
crazy.
Bengal Pro T20.
ओह लवली 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 ये क्यों कर रहा है बीसीसीआई अभी लोग सोचेंगे सीधा ऐसी बस खेलने आ जाओ स्टेट लेवल खेलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है but I think somebody was telling me about this guy that RR. Somebody was telling me that RR is planning to do this, so to throw in that surprise factor, surprise element. See, अब एक चीज देखिए for all the this thing to bowlers, cruelty to the bowlers in the two matches that we have seen so far, 200 plus totals being chased easily. Your player of the match awards both the times has gone to fast bowlers only. Jacob Duffy and then Shardul Thakur. So it could be a hat trick today for all you know. पता चला ब्रिजेश शर्मा player of the tournament बन गया never know
Okay, the
oh,
first over has ended. Chennai are 7 for no loss at the end of the first over. Final question to both of you. First, Gigi, who's winning, Chennai or Rajasthan? Or is it going to be rain?
नहीं नहीं रेन नहीं यार रेन नहीं होना चाहिए यार मैच पूरा हो आरआर आई थिंक आरआर looks strong CSK have lost that last year and that I don't know that spark is not there जो एक पुरानी हुआ करती थी so I would back RR to win
DD, final question, who's winning?
देखते हैं like if CSK get 225 then Matt Henry comes into play. Matt Henry is probably the best new ball bowler in white ball cricket. So अगर 200 225 200 200 क्रॉस करते हैं CSK then CSK can always be a threat because Matt Henry up top can take a few wickets.
Okay, let's see what happens. Remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment on all our videos. Use the hype button to speak to us and hype the video. Ask questions via super chat so that TD and now also GG can show you how to get tickets for the IPL games. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. It's goodbye and God bless.